Welcome to Watson's Wagons. I'm standing here in front of the, it's a 46 MB2A. Okay, it's not a real MB, but it looks the part, I'm telling you. And this is probably one of the best restoration jobs I've ever done in my lifetime. But it wouldn't have been possible without a lot of help from friends and local friends here who've come over to, put their blood, sweat, and tears into this thing as well. So, but recently I did some model kit reviews on 1/6 scale Willys Jeeps by Dragon, and in that kit they come with decals and stuff. There might even be stickers for the invasion star, the hood numbers, and things like that. And the way the numbers come, they're set up, they're custom, so you can use whatever number combination you want. Well, with all the ones I'm doing, I'm going to maintain the 200900567 number. For those of you that don't know, all of these quarter-ton light reconnaissance vehicles started with the 20 in the serial number. So in order to make mine up and make it personal, I just use my birth date, September 5th, 67. So the 090567 plus the 20 gives you the right number of numbers, right, for the serial number. And now it's personalized. So maybe you want to do that for your own Jeep, I don't know. Anyways, so I got to introduce you to something here that I think a lot of you guys that are building these things in the 1/6 scale are going to get a kick out of. All right, it came in the mail today. It came from NOOSTA Stencils, NOOSTA Direct. All right, and Paul Anderson, he's a friend of mine out of the UK, runs this business, right? And he makes stencils for everything. I mean, it doesn't matter if you got, whiskey crates or whatever kind of vintage thing you got going on for your reenactment. He probably has the stencil to do it right. Plus, he makes stencils for lots of other vehicles. But this is what we used on here. They're nice and pliable. They come off very easy. Nice, crisp lines when you're done with your paint. And so I'm a firm believer in his stuff, and I've used his stuff on everything I've done so far. So anyhow, this is what his business card looks like. Okay, NOOSTA Direct. And I know some of the pages probably don't like advertising, but I'm telling you, if you got guys in your clubs or in your groups that are building these things in 1/6 scale, you gotta show them this, because this doesn't exist out there. All right, so what do we got? I went ahead and pulled the parts off the kit. I've got a hood, a 1/6 scale hood for the Willys, and I went ahead and brought up one side panel of the vehicle, okay? And it is this section here, because I want to show you what the stencil set looks like, because you're going to apply this to the model and then you're going to airbrush the numbers and everything on instead of putting a decal on, which can chip off over time or get yellowed. But check this out. Now it's on one sheet of paper here. It's every stencil that I have on this vehicle exactly, but in 1/6 scale. Check this out. I don't know how well you can see that. He even made the stencils for the back canvas. All right. Tire pressures. We've got the invasion star. We got the hood number, right? Bumper numbers. We even got the shipping labels right here. And this must have taken him forever to pick out those little pieces. But here's the deal, man. We're gonna peel this off and we're gonna put it on here and we're gonna be good to go. And you can just look at the relationship of this. It's almost perfect. So that's gonna go right on there, and we're just gonna wrap that stencil around. And so the USA and the number is gonna be perfectly in alignment. Same thing with the star, right? That star gets put on the hood using the center line as your guideline. And the smaller stars that you see up here for the back corner of this. Here's the piece de resistance. Let me turn the camera a little bit. I'm gonna show you something. You'll see Okay, that's my mother's name. God bless her. She's in heaven. But I really wanted to name this vehicle after her, so Renata is the name. Paul even captured that in a stencil for me. Right there. Check that out. So that is small enough, okay, to fit right here, just like I did on that one. And I can't thank the guy enough for taking the time to do this. So we've got 3 pieces here. But for those of you guys that are into the 1/6 scale stuff, reach out to Paul, give him a shout on Facebook or whatever, and he can tell you what the pricing is for that. But you can see there isn't much material being used. It's just a lot of time in picking this stuff out. Now maybe you don't require that, and you can just say, hey, cut me the sheet and then I'll pick it out myself. I'm pretty sure he would probably do that too. I'll let you guys have that conversation. So I'm really pumped up about this thing, right? So we build this, we're gonna have an exact 1/6 replica of this. Now the next thing I'll have to do is get creative and create a top for the model, all right? And so we'll experiment with different types of fabrics and stuff to get close. Maybe, you know, maybe the guy who built this has enough scraps that we could probably make one out of real material. We'll see how that looks. Okay, so that's it for the stencils, and we will take some still pictures and add those to the end of the video. The other thing I wanted to do was, I got another mail call. Oh, wait a second. So let me add this, NOOSTA DIRECT gift voucher. I don't know if you want me to tell you about this, but it's redeemable at www.noostadirect.com, and it gives the bearer 10% off of any purchase from 1 February through 29 February 2020 using this discount code of GMF10POP. Here's what that looks like. So, yeah, that's where you go to get this stuff. And stuff gets here pretty quick. All of my major stencils for the vehicles came in a nice sturdy tube and 0 damage. This stuff came in an envelope, like an A4 size envelope, but it was sandwiched into cardboard, so it traveled very well. So Paul, thank you so much for getting those here. All right, so second part of the mail call. Yeah, okay, this again relates to radio controlled Jeeps. And I seen this posted just the other day, like 2 nights ago. There was a guy out there who had it sitting amongst his other 1/6 scale, they weren't even 1/6 scale, they were just radio controlled buggies and trucks and things like that. I'm like, dude, where'd you get that freaking Jeep, man? Yeah. So, I understand it's not a true 1/10 scale, but proportionally, it's supposed to be in pretty good shape. So, let me show you what we got here. All right, this is from JJRC, okay? Transporter 6, 1/10 scale they call it. What's that, 2.4 gigahertz or a gig of 2.4 G something or other, 4-wheel drive RC off-road military truck. Check it out. All right, let's reposition the camera and open the box. All right. 2 different images. You've got a sand colored version of the Jeep. And you have the OD green. It's supposed to come with a remote, ages 4 and up. And yeah, it's supposed to be like a USB type charger. Here's what that side of the box looks like. Okay. All right, sorry about the camera position. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. There's how it's packaged. Okay, looks like here we have some basic top bow assembly and the summer top for the vehicle. You see how it's packaged here. This appears to be the USB charging cable. Okay. This is a, I'm not even gonna pretend, it's a 4.8 volt battery. Set of instructions, and they are in English, thank goodness. Okay. All right, let's see. I think this thing is taped as well. All right. Remote control, the little foam wheel. Uh-oh. Hey, what'd you expect for, you know, 40-some dollars? Forward, backwards, trim controls. Looks like you got a power levels here. That's interesting. So, yeah, there's the remote. The piece that is resistance. Look at that suspension, folks. Okay, this Jeep came in one piece. There's nothing broken on it, so it's shipped very well. Check out the suspension. Look at the universal joints in the drive shafts. That's pretty cool. All right, spare tire, jerry can, bumperettes, steering wheel, shifters, even a little representation of the glove box in there. The steering wheel, or excuse me, the windshield folds down. So look, this is not bad for a little RC toy. That's pretty cool. Look at the suspension articulation. Let's move the camera. So this is kind of cool, isn't it? Is it super accurate? No. I mean, the axis is in the wrong side and things like that. But if you're into collecting Jeep toys and stuff, I mean, check this out, man. Look at that. Okay, that's the suspension. All right. And I think, yep. Oh, look at this. This thing comes with 2 batteries. And if I'm not mistaken, there's lights in here. I wonder if this is even charged. Let's just try it once. If not, we'll hook up the other, we'll hook up the... That's cool as hell. Nice. All right. Well, looks like we got power, we got lights. And I don't know if there's, oh, there is a switch. It was in the on position. There you have it. I think I need to find some batteries and see if this thing will drive around on the power that it has. Hang on a minute. Uh-oh, 2 Jeeps. All right, well, the battery's too weak. You can see the lights are flashing, and turn the power off here. So much for having fun, right? Let me go get some batteries charged, and I'm gonna play with this thing a little bit. But you get the gist, right? All right, that's cool stuff, man. Thanks for watching, and let me get you a couple of still pictures.